between me, Liam versus Andy and Danos.
Losing pair are going to have to swim back from the island.
Paul raised an amazing fishery. That's why we're here to honour him this week. These are the gems he left us. Thank you, Paul.
That's massive. Common.
£3.
£23 fish.
Oh mate, I thought that was coming off then.
Fingers crossed to nick a couple more. Beat Andy.
Get your speedos ready, Liam.
It's now getting a bit as a personal thing as just to beat Andy.
Right, so that's the week completely over. Swimming's done.
We're on Paul's Lake for the week, following the team from Lin Brook as they remember their dear friend Paul. It's going to be a week full of fun, fish and lots of laughter. The team has decided in Paul's memory to make it a competition, with the losers going swimming. It's early November, with the water getting colder by the day. No one wants to lose.
My name's Andy. I'm one of the new partners at Lin Brook Carp Fishery. This week we've got a bit of a memorial week for one of my close friends, Paul, who's sadly no longer with us. In his memory, we're making it a bit interesting. We're having a bit of a doubles match. We've got me and one of my bailiffs, Danos, versus my partner, Nick, and Liam, the other bailiff. Losing pair are going to have to swim back from the island.
My name's Nick. I'm one of the partners of Lin Brook Carp Fishery. We're here for 7 nights. As you may have heard, it's a match between me, Liam, versus Andy and Danos, and it's going to be interesting. 7 nights. I think me and Liam have got this. Well, we need to get this because whoever loses is swimming for the week, and that ain't going to be me. So we'll see what happens.
Hi, I'm Liam, one of the bailiffs down on Lin Brook. Currently on a memorial match for Paul. Pick peg 5 to try and get numbers because obviously we've got a little match going on between me and, well, that's me and Nick versus Andy and Danos. Yeah, let's do it.
My name's Dan, also known as Danos, one of the bailiffs down there at Lin Brook. I've got peg 10, Andy's in 11, we've got Liam in 5, Nick in 7. So yeah, we're hoping to get a few between ourselves. Hopefully me and Andy get off to a better start. But yeah, so we're going to get the kit out, get sorted and hopefully get a few.
With the fishing starting at 1 PM, it was a race against time to bait up and get the rods out before the darkness closed in. With Danos and Andy opting to bait up from the boat to create a big spread of bait, while Liam opted to use the accuracy of the baiting pole to get a tight, compact baited area. Danos also utilising a bait boat to ensure his rigs are on the money every time. As the light faded away, the question was, which approach would pay off first?
First one of the night on Paul's Memorial Social. Lost one on the left hand rod as well earlier, cut me off in the reeds. Lovely.
Number 2 for the team. Happy days. Yeah, fully scaled. Number 3 for me and Liam. Hopefully we're a couple more today. Caught it just before first light, same tactics, boilies, maggots, fished over our pellets. Seems to be winning tactic, so we'll see how it goes.
First fish, up a double, maybe scrape a 20. 3-1 down now on the scores. We need to catch some fish because I don't want to go swimming. Liam needs to go swimming. So, more to come. Yeah, that's stupid sort of shows. Get in there. Get your speedos ready, Liam. Mate, that's a bit of a chunk. Second fish of the morning. 3-0 down for the dreaded island swim back. Now it's 3-2. This one, 27-4. More, should be a 30 by next year, like I think the way they're growing, but we will see on that one. Well, I come out first in the draw. Was going to pick 5 because generally it does the most fish, but I let Liam have that because he yeah, I ended up going for swim 11 purely because I've probably got the most water out of everyone. If I pick 11, I've also got 12's water, so that's why I picked it, and I've got the open water and I've also got the tree line to fish.
Right, in the draw I came out second. Andy come out first and picked peg 11. I picked peg 7. Now the reason I picked peg 7 is because in peg 7 I can also have a rod out in peg 8 down the tree margin, which I think will hopefully do me a few daytime bites. I also chose this swim because, well, I'll be honest, if I chose first I would have chose peg 5, but because Andy chose 11, I chose peg 7 knowing that Liam would go peg 5. So as a team, 5 and 7 I think is a good bet.
Came out third in the draw. It was between 5 and 10 left, so I picked 5 purely on the numbers game. It's my second choice to swim anyway, so pretty happy with that. But then 5 purely just because it does fish. Not necessarily the biggest, but quite a few. They hold up in the reeds quite a lot. There's not a lot of places in the lake for them to hold up, so I suppose the reeds are natural holding ground for them.
Well, just currently getting a bit of bait out. I've come last in the draw, so I've ended up in peg 10 I chose. Get a bit of bait out now in open water. It can be a good swim this for the open water fish as well. So yeah, it's got some particles, some maggots and a few liquids and that mixed in. Just got them on little wafting bit of maize topped with the old maggots. Seems to have yeah, hopefully seems to normally do a few bites in there, so hopefully this time it'll pay off. Yeah, just get a bit of bait out there, prime it for later, get the rods out, and yeah, hopefully we can nick a few.
Into the second night now, about to be winning by the morning. What's the score? 3-2, isn't it?
3-2 so
3-2. But they've been lucky, of course. I'm gonna hopefully, I'm getting 2 tonight.
Nah, me and Nick are doing it tonight.
Nah, hopefully it's raining all night to be fair, and it might be a bit tougher than normal, but we will see. But hopefully by the morning, I'm ahead.
Bring on the maggots.
And Liam's going swimming next Sunday.
Definitely.
He f***ing is.
No, I'm not.
You are. Fish number 3 for me, just before light. Tough old night, rain was shocking, so don't fish the best through the rain, but must have nicked one. That's 3-3 now on the scores.
Although the scores were level, Nick's rod in 8 had ripped off. Would he be able to get it in the net and retake the lead?
Fish number 3, 27£8. Caught down the tree margin, fishing wafters, top with maggots again. That puts us 4-3 up, I think, on Andy, so it's good, it's good. Hopefully we get a couple more bites today. Needs to get a bit of a lead because we do not want to be going swimming, so hopefully more to come.
Yeah, my name's Andy. I'm down here for Paul's memorial fish for a week. Well, I'm only doing three of the 7 days that the other boys are doing, but we're here now, so fingers crossed. Well, 3 rods are out. Hopefully you can get amongst a few like the other boys are. But I do know it's fishing hard at the moment, so I've got the craftier tactics on. Don't tell the other boys, but I'm using worms. But yeah, hopefully we can get amongst them. Got 3 solid bags out. Waiting for my extra poles for my bushwhacker to arrive. That's been a nightmare, but that's another thing. But yeah, once they arrive, I'm going to get the bait out. Just watching the water at the moment. Hopefully they'll give me better clues as to where they are, what they want. The boys were saying they've been all over this side, but I've probably pushed them out a little bit now. The crashing seems to have stopped, but fingers crossed. Got to be in it to win it, as they say.
Decent. £24 common. Fish number 2 from peg 5 for me. Caught it off the reed spot where they've been showing pretty much most of the day. Yeah, lovely. I would like to take the scores up there.
Yeah.
Once again.
That's what we needed, wasn't it?
Yes, mate.
I'd be past a couple tonight as well.
Not a bad little fully, I wouldn't say. Yeah. Fish number 3 for me. It's a lovely little £19 fully. Caught it from the aerator spot in peg 5. Been shown on it all day, to be fair, so it's only about fair eye one from there. I think that's 6-3 to me and Nick now, so Andy best bet get his speedos on. Beautiful.
Oh, at last. Weather hasn't beaten me quite. 25-12, as I say. Change of rigs, change of tactics. Nothing to do about the wind, but I can do something about my rigs. So here we are. At last, my back's broken. But rigs are already back out. Fingers crossed. Wait for a few more. Paul raised the amazing fishery. That's why we're here touring them this week. These are the gems he left us. Thank you, Paul.
Right, fish number 4 for me. Had this about 20 minutes ago. First light again, seems to be bite time. Liam had one through the night, so me and Liam I think now are on 8. I know Andy's had one half an hour ago, so I'm not sure if they've had any more. So hopefully we can pluck a couple more tonight and keep the lead building. Happy days.
Fish number 4 for me from peg 5. Caught it first light this morning. upper double scaly banger. Yeah, I think that brings the scores to 8-4 to me and Nick. Lovely.
Caught this out of Swim 12's margin rod, halfway up the margin. Caught this on a yellow little wafter, top off the maggot. To be honest, the maggots ain't really killing it because we've still got too many silvers feeding. It's a bit of a write-off in the daytime, so we're going to switch tactics up today and see what happens. So then, Danos, not really going to plan, is it?
Not as yet.
So I've managed to nick 4. Literally, they're all coming down the margin, under the trees.
Yeah.
Nothing's coming out in the middle. Have a little bit of a rethink. So we all come booted up with loads of maggot. Obviously, maggot season started. Obviously, where the silvers are just a pain in the ass at the minute, we're literally wasting our time. So I'm going to go to putting a zig out tonight. Little 2-foot zig. Maybe top off with maggot. And think I'm going to go down a bit of the corn route myself.
Yeah, I'm going to get a couple of zigs out myself. A couple of little sort of 2-footer, 3-footer maybe. Probably stick with the waft on one and maybe get the corn on the other.
Sometimes when it's fishing like this, they're not having the boilie, they're not having the pellet, there's no fizzing.
No,
It's,
a lot of fizzing at all.
the conditions are terrible, the weather's just been dreadful. Like that cold rain, I haven't seen one fish fizz. So, we were saying that though, we're still on 12, 13 fish between a lot of us, which is pretty good numbers with how tough it is.
Yeah.
While we're getting filmed, I could really do with it being a good week, but we're getting there. We'll keep plodding along. So, you need to catch one.
I do.
Because I'm going to be going swimming thanks to you. To be fair, I could do with a wash, so I'm all over it. Oh mate, I thought that was coming off then. Last one back.
Well, I can't really count it for myself. It was on Andy's rod, he's popped off to the toilet and off he goes, typical. But yeah, that's another one for me and him as a team. Puts us on 5 now, so yeah, we're catching Liam and Nick. So a few more in the bag tonight or this evening would be nice. And yeah, get it back and hope for a few more.
Just as Danos had slipped back the common, Nick was away again on his rod in peg 8. But was he going to increase his and Liam's lead?
Fish number 5. Danos just had a fish, so it's important to get another one. Try and keep picking the board over. As you can see, probably here the weather's bad, so I'm going to get this one back quickly. I need to get the rods back out, and hopefully there'll be more before the rain comes.
Fish number 5, peg 5, open water rod this time on the solid bag. Lovely, 5 fish now, working the numbers up, lovely.
Lin Brook scaly. Got this probably 17, 18 pound I'd say. Caught on plastic corn, just over a whole tin of corn, tried something different and it went.
Fish number 6 for me from peg 5. Been a bit savage weather to be fair all night. Wind's been blowing, raining savagely. But yeah, just nailed this one this morning. Brings me to number 6. Fingers crossed more to come today.
Fish number 7 out of my swim. Still puts us 11-7 down on the scoreboard. My swim's done the most fish, but at the moment I'm still bloody going swimming, which needs to change, but we will see what happens. Well, tactics wise, we found on this lake a lot, we don't really clip up and fish a range, whether we're using the baiting pole or obviously with an exclusive you allow bait boats. We like to just fill the bait boat up with like a kilo of crumb and whatnot, or whatever bits and pieces you choose, and we literally just do random drops really. That's how we found we catch the most fish on here. Obviously in the open water you can get a swim going and get a few off spots, but the rest is just fish at a time really. Just put enough in the boat or the cup just to get your take and go again. Generally like one bit of plastic corn topped off with maggot, or a real small 10mm little wafter is generally, the smaller the better with the maggot we found. Maybe if under the tree I'll go to a pop-up just because there's a lot more debris on the floor, but yeah, apart from that, just real standard Ronnie rigs with wafters and maggot.
Yeah!
It's fish number 6 for me. Come out of the tree margin on peg 8 again. Same tactics, just wafters, chop boilie and maggot. The sun's out, so fancy another bite. So I'm going to get this one back and get my rod back out.
Nick's just literally banked one out of 8, haven't you?
Yeah, I've just had one out of 8, yeah.
Brings our numbers now up to, I think we're on 6 each.
6 each, yeah. 6
Yeah.
each.
So we're a little bit ahead of those boys over there now.
Yeah, we've got a nice lead. It's now getting a bit as a personal thing as just to beat Andy, to be fair, isn't it?
That's the one, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, halfway through the session now, so fingers crossed we have a few more.
Yeah, hopefully a big one. That's what we're after. But I think it's time to get these rods out anyway, because
Yeah.
it's going to get dark quite soon and it's bite time about 4 or 5, I reckon.
Sure.
Definitely.
Probably sort mine out in a minute as well.
Yeah. Yeah, see if we can get a bit more of a lead.
Yeah, mate.
$27.6, nice scaly one. Scores now we're 12-8 behind. I've managed to do 8. My partner's going to smash it in a minute, ain't you, Danos? Oh, yeah. Nah, so it's close. We need the next couple and it's going to make it really interesting. But, still early, so still plenty of time for another 1 or 2 tonight, I'm hoping.
As the sun rose on a beautiful Friday morning, not a cloud in the sky, giving the lads a break from what seemed like everlasting rain, Danos had finally managed to get amongst the fish, landing not only 1 but 2 Lin Brook scalies.
Well, that's me finally off the mark with this one, part of a double take from early hours this morning, just before first light. A little change in tactics seemed to do the trick, so yeah, that's put me and Andy on 12-10 to them boys. So yeah, we're slowly catching, slowly but surely, so yeah, let's get it back and I'll show you the other part. Right, this is the second fish for me of the session. That's, yeah, 12-10 the scores now. There's a couple nights left to play, so hopefully me and Andy can get a few more between us, overtake the boys. But yeah, happy with this one as the second one, so hopefully a few more to follow. Let's get it back and get some more, hopefully.
Now that the sun was out, Liam's spot had started producing during the day, and with Andy and Danos on a bit of a comeback, this was one that he couldn't afford to lose.
Fish number 7 for me. First one I've had in the day. It's quite welcome after me and Nick blanked last night. Danos and Andy had a couple round the back. This 20-pound ghostly common gives me and Nick our 3-fish lead again. It's lovely because I don't really fancy going swimming.
Yeah, so end of session, 48 hours, couple of nights remembering a good mate, a little bit of time to reflect on the past year and whatnot. Yeah, I've been lucky enough to catch a couple of fish. It was 26-pound mirror, nice little common last night of 18 pounds, and then the obligatory cat this morning at 4:30, which weren't too great, but well, all in all, cushy little couple of days.
So guys, I'm Dale. I popped down for Paul's Memorial, got here Thursday morning to set up, started fishing about 5 o'clock Thursday afternoon. Peg 3 had been empty all week, so I jumped in here. Managed to nick a fish at 5 o'clock this morning from the margin, so I'm hoping that rod will go off again. It seems quite active down there. Yeah, so fingers crossed we'll have a couple more. Crap. Cool. Yes. Cool. Fish number 7 for me. Just caught this off the island rod. Fish tight up to the island. That puts me on 7. Andy had a couple of fish last night, which brought it up to, I think it was 12:10 this morning. So Liam's nicked one this morning. I've just had this one, which gives us the lead again. Gives us a little buffer going into the first 2 nights. So it's definitely getting close. So I'm going to get this one back and then get the rods back out. See if I can nick another one before night.
Well, in the space of probably 25 minutes, I've managed to lose 2 fish. Devastated. Probably some of the most painful losses of my life, I would say. Not because I'm scared of going swimming, I just hate losing. I'm not happy. But to be fair, I was dropping them under the tree in 12, and the first one I had a bit of a battle with a branch, and I eventually got it out, and then that just hook pulled. And then the next one, massive drop back bite, and by the time I swam towards me by about 20 metres, and I felt it, and then 10 seconds later just a hook pull. So 2 in a row, but hopefully no more.
Bite number 3, but will he be able to land this one?
£30, 2 ounce. Puts me biggest fish so far, just beat Nick for the Pool Summers biggest fish trophy that we're doing this year. I had 2 losses against a tree within 20 minutes, put this rod straight back out within half an hour, screamed off again. Hopefully there's a few more big ones to come, because so far we've had a lot of the small ones. Perfect. That's the biggest fish so far for me. My name's going to be on the trophy. In the main comp, the swimming comp, we are 3 behind. But we seem to get more action at night, so fingers crossed we could be level by the morning. That's our goal.
Just had a savage battle with this old original 27-pound common. That's fish number 9 for me as well. I had another one just a minute ago, so I'll show you that one as well. I think the scores are now me and Nick are 5 ahead, so it's looking promising going into the last night. Second fish of the morning for me, being this 25-pound mirror. Scores are all level between me and Andy now for the top rod. Fingers crossed I can beat him today.
Right, that's fish number 3 for myself. Little change in tactics last night seemed to do the trick for this morning. Instead of going tight to the island, come about 15 metres short of it with that one. Yeah, I think the other boys are ahead of me and Andy still, but we'll get a few more today with a bit of luck, and yeah, hopefully jump the lead. Lovely.
It is. Liam! It's 2-tone.
This is fish number 8 for my dad. It's 2-toned common.
How big was it, Lily?
It was 12 pounds.
Yep, this is caught off the island again. That puts me and Liam, I think, 3 ahead of Andy. Coming into the last day and night, so 1 or 2 more, and I think we've sealed, haven't we, Lily? Yeah, we're going to get another one today. Happy days. Yep.
Now disappear.
Nice.
What have I just got here then?
Andy got a big
23 pound.
23-pound fish.
What did I catch it on?
A nugget.
Fish, this is fish number 10 for me, which puts the score 17-13, so still a chance. To be honest with you, even if we come back and win, I'm still going swimming. Being in Paul's Memorial, I'm just going to go in anyway, to be fair. I just got a personal battle going on with Liam. I just want to do him, because I always beat him. I've had the biggest and the most, so yeah, I just want to do Liam now and hopefully catch him up in total.
That's massive.
Right.
Oh, that was nice. That was massive.
Right, that's fish number 4 for myself. Also the biggest one of the trip so far by 1 ounce. This one went 30 pound 3 ounce. This fish is known as baby apple. Got big apple slice scales on it. But yeah, had this one from peg 9. I'm in peg 10 myself, but I managed to stalk this one from 9. That's the joys of an exclusive. It's a slim going free, hop in. But yeah, so that's another one for me and Andy as a team. Slowly catching, so yeah, just a few more and overtake the boys. Well, this is the other side of baby apple. I thought we'd give it a little show because they are each unique to their own, each side of this fish. So yeah, lovely fish this one, 30 pound 3 ounce, made up for that. Happy days.
What fish is this, Poppy?
This is our 9th one, and we got it from the island.
Yep, you did. Danos had one a minute ago, so it seems to be fish for fish at the moment. I think we're 4 up on the last day, so as long as we keep picking them off, I think we're alright. But there's been a few bites today, so I want to get this one back, get the rods out, try and nick 1 or 2 going into the last night, keep the lead at 4 or 5. I think we've got. Don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our daddy's gonna do it anyway.
Well, I might go swimming anyway, but they're definitely swimming.
And Andy said if they win, he's still gonna go.
He's still going to go in anyway,
Yeah,
is he?
that's what he just said.
Yeah. Alright, let's get her back then, Poppy.
Yeah.
Coming in.
Fish number 15 for me and Danos. I had a quick toilet break in the bush, and Danos kindly hit the rod for me. So
Again?
yeah, once again, finished playing it. Danos didn't want to take credit for this fish because this is one of his favourite fish in the lake, even though it's small. So yeah, another fish for my rod. Only 3 behind. If we can nick 1 more before dark, it seriously is game on. Get in there. One more coming soon. Game on.
So last night then, Nick?
Yeah, going into the last night. It's been a good week, to be fair.
That has been good, to be fair. We
Yeah.
did get a bit of a lead on it, to be honest, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We got a nice lead at the beginning. But when we come, the weather was nice, wasn't it?
It was
we had a
alright,
good start.
yeah.
We had a nice night. We all caught some
But
fish.
then the weather's been pretty relentless.
It's been horrendous, absolutely horrendous. We've struggled at night, to be fair, when the
Yeah.
weather's been bad. Yeah,
Well,
we've
then.
had some nice fish though. Had some nice fish.
Definitely.
Had the two-tone common at 28.12.
Yeah, nice.
So
I had
that's
that,
made my week.
yeah, mate, I had that nice original 27 common.
So I think going into this last night, one fish each, and I think we've won. I don't think they can catch back from that. They
Hopefully
really
not, mate. Well, we are 3 ahead now, aren't we? So
Exactly. So one more each, and I think that's nailed on. It would be nice for one of us to get our name on the trophy for the biggest fish.
Danos is currently on that, isn't he?
Yeah, at £30 free. So you never know, though. You never know.
A lot of fish so far. We're on 15 between me and Danos.
15 between us. Are
Uh,
they on 18 now?
yeah.
Yeah.
Nick and Liam 18, and 3 of the other lads that have come down for a couple, have had 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So that's 37 fish. Obviously the conditions have been dreadful. We've had 3 nights where it's just a write-off.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad.
If the conditions were better, it would have been even more, but it's still high numbers. So a lot of us fishing very similar. Obviously with an exclusive, you can use a bait boat. We all kick, obviously, start maggot season, you're crazy not to try maggot.
Yeah.
But the first couple of days, literally the silvers, you couldn't fish it in a day. All your maggots come and sucked. Catching
Yeah.
perch, I had a couple of perch.
Yeah.
And then obviously when that really cold rain started,
Yeah. Quietened them off then.
yeah,
didn't it?
they've
Cold
just
rain.
gone now, and now we can actually fish maggot all day, every day.
Yeah.
And nothing's coming back sucked. We've gone for a fair bit of bait. We're using a bait boat on this session, and we both fill it to the brim every time. It takes a kilo and a half. It's not a big one.
No.
So in the open water, we all just fish just random drops of kilo of bait. Not big bait, obviously boilie chop. Fished a lot of liquidised hemp, obviously maggot, caster,
Yeah.
a few pellet. And yeah, just do random drops and hope you drop it on when you see some fizzing, follow the fizzing around. Not that there's been a lot of fizzing.
No, there
It's-
hasn't.
it's
Not
been
this
tough.
session, to be fair, but
2-3 rods out in the open water, which I've only had a couple of fish off. And 90% of my fish has been coming over to the margin and swim 12.
yeah.
Um,
Tree line, they're
Yeah, they just,
doing the business.
yeah, it's just been doing 1 or 2 fish a day really. And Danos, in your swim, what have you been doing?
Yes. Well, it's been a bit slower over my way, obviously, but yeah, it's starting to come to life at 4. So yeah, hopefully that's the start of a few now. Hopefully for a couple more tonight would be nice.
But you have had the biggest fish.
I have.
How
As
big?
it stands, £30 3 ounce, isn't it? So,
So we got a
it's lovely
trophy.
one at that.
We got a trophy coming for the biggest fish
Yeah.
because it's a memorial for Paul. And you might have had the least fish, Danos, but you've had the biggest.
I have.
Baby
As it
apple,
stands.
baby apple, one of our named fish.
Yeah, lovely one that.
Put £2 on this. Well, it's come out
Yeah.
28,
Mhm.
well, 8-9 months ago, so it's putting
Yeah.
weight on.
Yeah, it's growing. It's good.
I always have a little competition with my brother Nick and Liam. So even if we end up losing as a pair, I'm still beating both of them, and that's all I really care about. You know, cream always rises to the top, as they say, and I love beating Liam. So 1 night left to go.
1 to go. Tonight's the night.
We're only 3 behind. If we can nick a
yeah.
couple of early ones, their ass is going to be twitching.
More than doable.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's it really.
Yeah, I've come down for a couple of nights for Paul's memorial. Knew Paul very well, and obviously spent a lot of time with him over the years. So just come down for the last couple of nights of the week session. Got down here quite late Friday. Haven't had anything yet. Still got another night to go. Weather's perfect for it, so fingers crossed to get one tonight.
Well, me and Nick are winning at the minute, so feeling pretty confident going into tonight. Fingers crossed to nick a couple more. Beat Andy.
We are coming for them. We're going to get hopefully a couple of early fish, and then the pressure is on.
One more fish, I think we've definitely done it.
Hopefully I can get a few more myself for me and Andy for the night, and yeah, hopefully overtake the boys.
It's the final morning. This could possibly be my final fish and the final fish, to be honest. There's only a couple of hours left. I think the scores are on 19-15 to me and Nick now, so looking like a nice little win. Yeah, it's been a good little session.
Right, 10 o'clock, match is over, or session as well. Ended up 19, as the pairs, 19-15 to Nick and Liam versus me and Danos. But I've had the most, so I'm quite happy with that. That's 11 for me, 10 for Liam, 9 for Nick and 4 for Danos. Danos had the biggest fish, which you've seen he had the least, is quite fair I think. So yeah, 230's come out. Not a bad week. 2022 trophy is going to Danos with a fish of
£30 3 ounces.
I think the scales are wrong. I think. No, yeah, well done, Danos.
£30 3.
Only had 4, but he had the biggest, so
Yeah,
he deserves a
Nice
trophy.
one.
Yeah. Lovely.
Hello, mate. Thanks very much. Here's a trophy you keep.
Brilliant.
Nice
Thank
one,
you.
Danos.
And then this one gets engraved with
Danos.
Danos
Lovely.
and this year, because
Yeah.
this obviously will stay in the office then.
Yeah.
And will be done every year.
Yeah.
And just while you put my name on next year's now.
No.
Right, perfect.
Nice one, nice
Appreciate
one.
it.
See you next year.
Like that, mate.
Thank you.
Well,
Go on, Dan.
So finally to the end of the week, what a great week we've had. Total, we had 38 fish in total. Throughout the week we've all just decided that being a memorial for Paul, we're all going swimming basically, just so we never forget this week. And Tom's been made by his wife, she's been on the phone, he's now got some shots. And Erica down to hand over the biggest fish trophy.
We're not going swimming.
Which is Danos. He had the least fish, but Luna.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
luckily he had the
biggest.
biggest. Done me by 1 ounce, didn't you?
Yeah.
Obviously I caught the most, which is standard.
I was one behind you.
Yeah, it was close.
Don't
But
forget who won the team, though.
yeah, but I still got the most. That's what matters, isn't it, Tom? And yeah, and I just wanted to say, like, obviously how much we all miss Paul, and obviously no more than his mum and dad. And if he was watching this, he'll laugh his head off. So we'll see you in the water.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
Right, I'm going. Ready? How do I coach? Shock!
Yeah, that was cold, but I had a mouthful.
One more, come on!
I had a mouthful. Quite fresh.
Right, so that's the week completely over. Swimming's done. Bloody freezing that was.
Fresh, wasn't it?
Takes your breath away, but yeah, you've seen what fish you can catch in a week, so check out our website and that and get yourself booked on.
Yeah.